Saudi Arabia investing a tremendous amount of money in football. Saudi Arabia is making waves with its massive investments and ambitions to elevate its footballing status. The nation's eye-catching moves, from securing top international players to bidding for prestigious events, have raised eyebrows and curiosity alike. Is Saudi Arabia leveraging the beautiful game to project a progressive image, or using it as a smokescreen to divert attention from contentious human rights issues? Welcome to the Soccer Spenders, and in this video, we will delve into the key aspects of Saudi Arabia's growing involvement in football, analyzing their motivations and exploring the potential economic benefits for the nation. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to get notified as soon as we drop new insightful videos. Financial backing of clubs. Saudi Arabia's financial backing of football clubs has been a driving force behind its rise in the global football arena. The country's immense wealth, primarily sourced from its sovereign wealth fund, the Public Investment Fund, has allowed Saudi Pro League clubs to offer exorbitant salaries to attract top-tier international football talents. By outbidding other football leagues and clubs, they have successfully lured renowned players to join their ranks, boosting the overall appeal and competitiveness of the league. The financial investments have not only been limited to player acquisitions, but also extended to other aspects of club infrastructure and operations. Clubs have received substantial funds to enhance training facilities, stadium infrastructure, youth academies, and coaching staff. Such investments aim to foster talent development, improve the quality of football played domestically, and elevate the league's overall standard. Privatization plan and corporate investments. Saudi Arabia's privatization plan, spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, has been instrumental in attracting corporate investments into football clubs. By allowing private entities, companies, and development agencies to invest in clubs or even take over ownership, the country seeks to bring in additional capital and expertise to football operations. Through this plan, football clubs have the potential to benefit from fresh ideas, advanced management practices, and improved financial management, ultimately contributing to their long-term sustainability and growth. The injection of private investment could lead to modernization and professionalization within the clubs, aligning them with global standards. Sponsorship deals and commercial partnerships. Saudi Arabia's deep pockets have allowed it to secure lucrative sponsorship deals and commercial partnerships within the football industry. The country's corporate entities have capitalized on the global appeal of football, signing sponsorship agreements with major football clubs and events worldwide. By associating their brands with football's popularity and fan following, Saudi companies gain increased visibility on an international stage. Sponsorship deals extend beyond domestic clubs, with Saudi brands featuring on the shirts of prominent football teams around the world, broadening the nation's exposure and strengthening its global brand presence. Hosting international events. Saudi Arabia's football ambitions extend beyond domestic competitions, and the country has set its sights on hosting international events, most notably the FIFA World Cup. Following Qatar's successful bid for the 2022 World Cup, Saudi Arabia has expressed its desire to host the 2030 edition, marking a significant milestone in its strategy. By hosting major international events, Saudi Arabia aims to position itself as a global sporting destination and showcase its capacity to organize and host large-scale tournaments. The event would bring massive economic benefits through increased tourism, as football enthusiasts from around the world would flock to the country to witness the tournament live. This influx of visitors would derive significant revenues for the hospitality industry, including hotels, restaurants, and transportation services. It would also catalyze infrastructural development, as the country would invest in upgrading stadiums, transport networks, and public facilities to meet the demands of hosting such a prestigious event. Vision to elevate Football League rankings. Saudi Arabia's ambitious vision to elevate its domestic league, the Saudi Pro League, to become one of the top 10 football leagues in the world is central to its football development strategy. The country's heavy investment in attracting top-tier players from around the globe has been pivotal in raising the overall standard of football played in the league. By acquiring world-class talent, Saudi Pro League clubs increase the competitiveness of domestic competitions, attracting a wider audience and generating more interest from global football fans. This in turn enhances the league's commercial value, driving revenue through increased ticket sales, broadcasting rights, merchandise sales, and sponsorships. The country's focus on developing homegrown players not only contributes to the success of its national team, but also increases the potential for local players to attract international interest, fostering a positive cycle of talent development. Economic benefits for Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's tremendous investments in football hold significant economic benefits for the nation. One of the most immediate advantages is the boost to the country's GDP through increased economic activities associated with the football industry. The revenue generated from player transfers, ticket sales, merchandise, and media rights contributes directly to the country's economic growth. The development of state-of-the-art football infrastructure, including stadiums, training facilities, and youth academies, also stimulates economic activity. The construction and maintenance of these facilities create jobs and foster the growth of related industries, injecting further capital into the economy. Furthermore, hosting international events like the FIFA World Cup would attract a massive influx of tourists, leading to increased spending on accommodation, transportation, and leisure activities. Utilizing football as soft power. Saudi Arabia sees football as a potent tool to enhance its soft power and improve its global image. Soft power refers to a nation's ability to influence others through attraction and persuasion rather than coercion or force. By investing heavily in football and hosting international events, the country aims to project a positive and progressive image to the world, diverting attention from controversies and human rights issues. Football, being one of the world's most popular sports, serves as a universal language that transcends cultural, linguistic, and political barriers. Hosting international events like the FIFA World Cup provides Saudi Arabia with a global stage to showcase its advancements, modernization efforts, and welcoming hospitality. The event attracts media attention, allowing the country to shape the narrative and portray itself as an open, inclusive, and vibrant society. Sportswashing concerns and human rights issues. Saudi Arabia's use of sports, including football, to improve its global image has been met with skepticism and criticism. The term sportswashing refers to the practice of using sporting events and investments in sport to distract from or downplay controversial actions or human rights abuses. The country has faced serious human rights concerns, including restrictions on women's rights, LGBTQ+ rights, freedom of expression, and media censorship. These issues have drawn international attention and condemnation from human rights organizations, governments, and civil society groups. Critics argue that Saudi Arabia's significant investments in football and its bid to host international events are a calculated strategy to divert attention from its human rights record and controversial policies. The murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018, reportedly involving Saudi government officials, further amplified international scrutiny of the country's actions and raised concerns about ethical implications of engaging with the nation's sporting ventures. Saudi Arabia's tremendous investments in football have propelled the nation into the global football spotlight. As the football industry evolves and the nation pursues its football aspirations, it remains to be seen how Saudi Arabia's football revolution will shape the future of the sport on a global scale. But now, we'd like to know from you, is football truly the vehicle for positive change, promoting unity and progress, or is it merely a mask to conceal deeper ethical dilemmas? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.